Did you know that most people who enjoy watching our videos aren't subscribed? If you find value in this video, consider subscribing by the end. It would mean a lot to us and helps YouTube recommend more of our content to those who need it. Thanks for being here. Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Let's talk about something we've all dealt with: the dating world. It can be messy, confusing, and even discouraging at times. Maybe you've had a few awkward dates or can't seem to find the right connection. Don't worry, you're not alone. The good news is that a little guidance can go a long way in turning things around. To help, we've put together a list of the most important dating advice you'll ever need. 1. Respect, the foundation of every relationship. Respect is the cornerstone of any successful relationship, whether you're just starting to date or have been together for years. Without it, trust, communication, and emotional intimacy struggle to survive. Respect means valuing your date's time, opinions, and boundaries. It's about recognizing them as an equal partner in the relationship and treating them with the dignity they deserve. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect, but it's also something you need to look out for in your partner. For instance, if your date dismisses your thoughts, interrupts you often, or shows little consideration for your feelings, those might be red flags. Don't brush it off. Communicate how their behavior affects you. If they're unwilling to change or acknowledge your concerns, it might be best to move on. At the same time, remember that respect is a two-way street. While it's important to set boundaries and expect respect from your partner, you also need to give it in return. Listen attentively, honor their feelings, and be mindful of how your words and actions might impact them. Building a relationship rooted in respect ensures that both partners feel safe, valued, and appreciated, a strong foundation for something lasting and meaningful. 2. Let intimacy develop naturally. When you meet someone you're really into, it's natural to feel excited and eager to share your feelings. But in dating, patience is key, especially when it comes to intimacy. Rushing into a deep connection or sharing too much too soon can overwhelm your date and put unnecessary pressure on the budding relationship. Intimacy, both emotional and physical, thrives when it's allowed to evolve naturally. Instead of revealing every little detail about yourself or confessing how much you've thought about them after just one date, take a step back. Focus on building trust and understanding over time. This gradual approach not only makes your connection more authentic, but also creates a safe space for both of you to open up when you're ready. This doesn't mean you should hide your feelings entirely. Be honest about your intentions and emotions, but find a balance. For example, instead of declaring, "I think about you all day," you might say, "I really enjoyed spending time with you today." Small, genuine expressions of interest can go a long way without overwhelming your partner. By allowing intimacy to progress at its own pace, you create a stronger emotional connection. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Enjoy getting to know each other one step at a time. It's these moments of discovery that make dating truly special. 3. Be open to dating outside your type. We all have a type, or at least we think we do. Maybe you're drawn to a certain physical appearance, personality trait, or shared interest. But sticking rigidly to this idea of the perfect partner could mean missing out on someone amazing. Here's the thing: your type might not be as fixed as you believe. Over time, our preferences change as we grow and learn more about what truly matters in a relationship. A person who doesn't check all your boxes might still be a great match for you. For example, just because they don't share your love for your favorite TV series doesn't mean you won't connect on a deeper, more meaningful level. It's also worth noting that attraction can grow. Someone who doesn't immediately catch your eye could become more appealing as you get to know their personality, values, and sense of humor. Relationships are about more than surface-level compatibility. The best connections often happen when you're open to possibilities and willing to step outside your comfort zone. So instead of narrowing your dating pool by sticking to a specific type, focus on the qualities that truly matter: kindness, respect, and emotional compatibility. You might be surprised at who you connect with when you let go of preconceived notions and give people a chance. 4. Communication is the key to connection. Good communication is the glue that holds any relationship together. From the very first date, it's important to establish open, honest dialogue. This doesn't mean you have to share your entire life story right away, but being authentic about your thoughts and feelings sets the tone for a healthy dynamic. For instance, if something is bothering you, don't keep it bottled up. Whether it's a small misunderstanding or a major concern, bringing it up calmly and respectfully can prevent resentment from building. At the same time, it's just as important to express positive emotions. If you had a great time on your date, let them know. There's no need to play hard to get. Genuine appreciation goes a long way. However, good communication isn't just about speaking. It's also about listening. Pay attention to what your date is saying, ask thoughtful questions, and show that you value their perspective. By fostering an environment of mutual understanding, you create a space where both partners feel heard and respected. 5. Embrace the present you. In the early stages of dating, focus on who you are now rather than dwelling on your past. While your experiences have shaped you, your date is more interested in the person sitting across from them, not the mistakes or heartbreaks you've been through. Instead of revisiting old wounds, let your current self shine. Talk about your passions, goals, and the growth you've achieved. Let your date see the best version of you, the person who is ready for a fresh start and a meaningful connection. 6. Stay true to yourself. One of the biggest dating mistakes is trying to be someone you're not. If you're more into cozy sweaters than leather jackets, there's no need to transform into a bad boy or cool girl to impress someone. Pretending to be someone else will only attract people who aren't truly compatible with you. By staying authentic, you'll connect with those who appreciate you for who you are. So ditch the act and show up as your real self, quirks and all. 7. Don't dominate the conversation. When you're on a date, it's natural to want to make a good impression, and part of that might involve sharing your stories, achievements, and dreams. However, it's important to remember that a conversation should flow both ways. If you spend most of the date talking about yourself, you risk making your partner feel overlooked or unimportant. The goal is to establish a connection, and that requires balance. To avoid dominating the conversation, make a conscious effort to ask open-ended questions and actively listen to your date's responses. For example, instead of just talking about your goals, ask them about their aspirations or the things that make them happy. Show genuine interest in their experiences and feelings. People appreciate being heard and valued, and engaging in meaningful dialogue can foster a stronger bond between you. Another key to effective communication is practicing active listening. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Pay attention to what your date is saying and respond thoughtfully. Paraphrasing or asking follow-up questions can show that you're truly engaged. For instance, if they mention a hobby they're passionate about, you could say, "That sounds so interesting. How did you get into it?" Lastly, don't be afraid of silence. It's okay if there are brief pauses in the conversation. They don't always need to be filled. Sometimes, these moments allow both of you to reflect and feel more comfortable in each other's presence. Remember, a great date isn't about who talks the most. It's about how well you connect. 8. Be with someone for the right reasons. When it comes to relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of external pressures. Maybe your friends constantly ask why you're still single, or your family has expectations about the type of person you should date. These influences can lead you to pursue relationships for reasons that don't align with your true happiness. It's crucial to evaluate why you're with someone and ensure that your motivations come from the right place. Ask yourself, does this person make me happy? Do I enjoy their company for who they are? Or am I trying to meet someone else's expectations? Being in a relationship simply to avoid loneliness or to fit societal norms isn't fair to you or your partner. True compatibility stems from a genuine connection, mutual respect, and shared values, not from external pressures or superficial reasons. Another pitfall to avoid is staying in a relationship out of habit or fear of starting over. While comfort can feel safe, it shouldn't be the main reason to stay with someone. A fulfilling partnership should inspire you, challenge you to grow, and bring out the best in both of you. If your relationship isn't contributing to your happiness or emotional well-being, it may be time to reassess your priorities. Ultimately, being with someone for the right reasons means prioritizing your happiness and emotional fulfillment over external opinions or temporary convenience. It's about finding a partner who complements your life and adds value to it. When you're with someone for the right reasons, your relationship has a solid foundation to flourish and endure. So, which of these tips will you apply to your dating life? Are you ready to approach your relationships with newfound clarity and confidence? Whether you're navigating the dating world or celebrating a thriving relationship, we hope these insights help you create meaningful connections. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could use a little dating guidance. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more advice to improve your relationships and mental well-being. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care and see you next time.